Vernella McCoy Welch was a woman who strived as the pinnacle of education in Claxton. Residing on the corner of Church and Bailey Street was the home where she instilled the importance of community involvement on her children and grandchildren. Starting off with obstacles, Vernella grew up with her work ethic that shaped who she is today.
Well, Mother was born in April of '38. She was the only girl of 4 boys. It was 5 of them, but she was the only girl. One of the things that we can remember her talking about, she played basketball. She was inducted into the Evans County Longhorn School Hall of Fame for basketball. And then she was crowned homecoming queen. I can remember one of my uncles talking about Mother, that she was one that was not scared to go after whatever it was that she wanted.
And with that lack of fear, she was able to get through early life obstacles.
My mother was a teen mom, and so she didn't actually graduate the year that she was supposed to graduate, but she did end up graduating from high school and then going on to better herself by attending Swainsboro Technical College. She took up business administration.
Even after Swainsboro Tech, she pushed to climb up the ladder.
She didn't settle, like I know she worked at, for example, Claxton Poultry, but I know she didn't settle. She went from the poultry plant to a garment factory, but she didn't stop there. And because she had the office skills, she was offered a job at the bank. And she became the first black manager of the branch of Tippins Bank here in Claxton.
After making history at the bank, she soon decided to take her talents to the Claxton education system.
Well, one of the things that Mother knew that she instilled with us is that education was going to be the key.
And a key it was, as she served 20 years in the Board of Education.
Serving on the Board of Education. I mean, she was there, and she would always say that, she was there to do what was best for the children. She'd say, I'm here to do what's best for the children. And I think that's something that the superintendent and people who have worked with her in the educational realm probably remember her saying quite a bit.
My mother was very beloved in the community because of her passion for education. She would encourage not only her children and grandchildren, but others in the community.
After 20 years in education, her next stop was serving in the district's Department of Health.
Being in this district, they needed a district representative, and so she was asked and was nominated and recommended by various community leaders, people. Her bank president at that time recommended her for that position, and she decided she would do that.
With all her accolades and accomplishments, the 2-time breast cancer survivor never grew tired of her community involvement. In fact, she even preached to her kids to be all in or not at all.
Whatever she started, she stuck with it. I mean, she didn't give up easily. If she was a member of an organization, I would often hear her say that, there's no need in being a member of something if you're not going to support it.
Through her support, she volunteered at Camp Stars, worked with the Heart Research Center, and even served as the financial secretary for the Evans County High School National Alumni Association.
Her illness prior to her death and her death, I think it took away someone who was committed to the county of Evans, the city of Claxton.
And her name will continue to live in the city.
He took an ordinary person and made her extraordinary. She lived to be 84, and she lived a very good life. In the beginning, I think it was hard for her, but in the middle and at the end, she lived a good life, because even if she could, all the accolades and all the awards that she's received, she would still say, if she was here today, she thanked the Lord.